The rise of social network sites such as MySpace, Facebook, and others has created a brand new culture, brand new environment, if you will, for relationships to be forged, old relationships to be rekindled, for connection to take place in this very one-dimensional, very cyber world where everybody puts up the best pictures of themselves. Everybody shares the desirable, engaging, humorous aspects of their life and their personhood. And we don't get a feel for the entirety of the person. This culminates all too frequently with affairs, with divorce, in that specifically as opportunities for reconnection take place, as new exciting relationships are explored, and as old dormant relationships and the flames that are housed there are rekindled, it really has the tremendous power to sabotage the relationship that somebody currently finds themselves in. An example recently was disclosed to me about an individual whose wife actually encouraged him to make contact with an individual that he had previously been in a relationship with. Her comment was, "How insecure must I be to not let you have that friendship or communicate with that individual who you've been in relationship with previously?" Now they're looking at a broken home, a broken relationship, for beautiful children who have been tossed about by just the unpredictability and the chaos of their two parents who had such a strong and loving relationship. With the introduction of this seemingly innocent stimulus, this old relationship that was rekindled, no one could have predicted that it would have culminated with a 9-month-long affair, because something as simple as an email being sent or reconnecting with a previous relationship, generations worth of that specific family have forever been changed. When it comes to engaging in dialogue in the relationship around the boundaries associated with social networking, it's tremendously important, not just with parents and children, but with spouses, with folks engaged in relationship with one another, to talk about, to dialogue, and come to some decision about what is okay and what's not okay with regard to who do we engage in relationship with. Any individual who's had the opportunity to spend time on Facebook or MySpace realizes that there are folks out there who are fishing specifically for unhealthy relationship, and they're just a click away. So the idea of very collaboratively, very collectively engaging in this dialogue with one another, keeping an open book, if you will, so that no one individual is doing something that the other person doesn't have permission to ask about or is unaware of. What we know is that something that's done in secret has a tremendous potential for introducing hurt, hardship, and betrayal into the relationship. An example I've seen done effectively in relationship is individuals either sharing a Facebook page, sharing a MySpace account, sharing login information, sharing passwords, so that it becomes a couples-oriented activity. It's not the two of us as individuals have these potentially secret lives and secret relationships that are taking place online, but we've unified our lives in so many ways. It's another manifestation of communicating to former friends, current friends, folks who are potentially out there fishing to engage in some sort of illicit contact with folks. It's a way of communicating that we are aligned, we're on the same team, we're engaging in this together, and it becomes just another opportunity in the relationship to facilitate health. So in isolation, it's probably innocuous and harmless for two people to have Facebook pages, but story after story after story that I've heard relayed as I provide counseling for these individuals and couples is that a seemingly harmless Facebook poke, a seemingly harmless email culminated with a very ugly, very painful relational betrayal.